Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing today? Hopefully everybody is amazing. Nice to see you guys. So, I guess we're going to get this show on the road. We'll put the live screen up. Alrighty. That's the wrong live screen. We want this live screen, right? There we go. We got the question and answer with gameplay. Alright, live chat. Now I can see everybody's comments. What's up, Epic? We got Drifter, we got Red October, we got Benson, Adore. Who knows who? Who knows who, man? What's going on? Palm, what's up? What's up, Ree? How you doing? Ratchet, nice to see you guys. Epic's taking bets on whether they're going to be late to the stream or not. As far as I know, I've only been late to the stream like once, recently at least. Have I been late more than once? I only remember being late like one time. I don't know. Alright, so if you guys got game questions, and I got a pretty big announcement. I am going to be giving away 100 of the Ochi Kochis, but not today. Not on the stream today, but on an upcoming giveaway video. I missed a whole stream once. Did I schedule it and miss it? Or did I just not stream that day? There's kind of a difference. If I actually scheduled it and missed it, that would be really bad. That would be super bad if I missed the entire thing. I hope I didn't miss an entire stream like that. Oh yeah, just the day that YouTube's... Okay, I got you. I thought you meant like it was worse than that or something. Alright, so Ben, how's it going? He hasn't played in 6 to 8 months. Oh man. Well, there's a new robot out called the Ochi Kochi. There's the new Newton Titan. And they are 100% redonkulous. A few things got nerfed, a few things got buffed. I mean, I can't really tell you exactly what all you missed. It's probably a pretty big list, honestly, but... Nerfs, buffs, new robots. Angler just got nerfed again a couple days ago. At least it feels like it was a couple days ago. I'm not very good at keeping track of time, so maybe it was more than a week ago. I don't know. I mean, a month ago? I'm not really sure. Joe Mojo, what's up, Jamel? Awesome to see you guys. Thank you for coming out to my crazy live stream. Awesome to see you guys. Last time I used Tempest. Oh, man. Tempest is pretty bad last time I played it. I did put it on a robot sometime this year, and I was like, I'm going to make a video about this. And it was so bad, I just took it right off. I'm like, nope. Now 4 of those on a behemoth, I wonder what that would be like. That might be kind of fun. But Ben, yeah, are you coming back to playing? Ben says they have to buff him to where he was overpowered again. Personally, if you played against the new robot, it is the most overpowered thing we have ever seen. It is man, it is crazy. It is 100% crazy. Man, one thing about the nerfs though, you got to remember, if your robot got nerfed, so did everybody else playing it. So that does kind of even the playing field a little bit. So your hanger got nerfed, the next guy's hanger got nerfed, so you know what I'm saying there? Everybody's hanger got nerfed, honestly. That kind of evened things out, but the problem is they bring in that new overpowered robot and yeah, it beats up everything, so. Oh boy, Ben has 5 anglers. One thing I've learned about this game is you never want to have too many of one robot unless you're one of those people that does not mind spending money. You want to keep a nice variety because when stuff does get nerfed, if your whole hanger gets hit, that's horrible. So honestly, I don't think anybody should really be playing 5 of the same robot. I don't think anybody should have the same weapons on every single robot either. Unless you're one of those guys that says, hey man, I don't mind dumping like a couple $1,000s every time there's a new update. If you're one of those guys, by all means, I guess run what you want. But for the average person, I think it's bad to have too much of the same stuff in your hanger. You need to diversify a little bit. What's up, Marlet? So the problem with quitting matches is you're going to eventually get put in the low priority queue. And when you're down there, the wait times are really long. You don't get to change your game modes. Basically, they're just going to put you in a really horrible place where you got to wait 5, 10, 15 minutes to get into a game. And you got to play a whole bunch of games without leaving to get out of there. So every time you leave a game, you get a couple of LPQ points. And then when you finish a game, you lose some points. But you don't want to acquire enough of those points to get in there. It would be very, very, very bad. Mech says, War Robots YouTube posted a new video today. What was it about, Mech? I haven't seen it. Alright, so Jamel wants to know if some robots got a secret buff. I think sometimes they do. I haven't played my Invader lately, but I think sometimes they buff things or nerf things that they don't tell us. Most of the time they let us know, but sometimes they don't. Kyle, how you doing? Ravena is definitely worth building in the workshop. That is a really good robot. So yes, I think that's something you should build. What up, Kron? We got Kron. Hey, hey. Ah, the 9.5 is coming out sometime soon. I'm a little scared to see what that new robot's going to be like when it goes live. I mean, they're coming out with a new legendary pilot for the Ochikochi that helps him heal and heal Gray Bar, so it's going to make it more overpowered. It's going to be crazy. And then the new dragons are going to come out. It's going to be nuts. Joe Mojo says, is the stream crazy because of the content or the creator? What's that mean? Are you asking if I'm crazy? I'm a little confused by this one and maybe offended. I'm not sure yet. I think he's calling me a crazy person. I'm not crazy. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi. And you wouldn't give it to me. Arox, what's going on, my friend? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? What do I think about the bug fixes for the Nether? Well, if something's broken and not working correctly and they fixed the bugs, I think that's awesome. So I'm glad that they fixed it. Unless you're saying there's something else wrong with it and they haven't fixed it yet. If that's the case, I'm not aware of it. I haven't played the Nether in a little bit. What's up, Icky? How you doing? Magnum Spear kept very good. Well, Magnums are a little bit underpowered. Magnums are really cool weapons, but they are definitely underpowered. They don't really do a whole lot of damage, so I'm not sure there's something I would run myself at the moment. When you run 4 Magnums, even if you have the autopilot and they're firing like crazy, they do very little damage in my opinion, so I don't know. The spears are still okay, like they're not my favorite weapons, but a lot of people still like the spears if they have the autopilot with them. Without the autopilot, they shoot kind of slow and they kind of have underwhelming damage. So cryo weapons aren't the best weapons in the game right now, but they're pretty good. I don't like rocket weapons myself, but I think the cryos have a little bit of a reload time, and they're kind of slow moving, so you got to learn to lead ahead or whatever because they move a little slow as they fire. But I don't like them myself. What's up, Cool Burn? How you doing today? Alright, so Kron says Pixonic is giving away the new drone by posting a description using 3 emojis in Facebook. I didn't actually look at that, but I did see in the game news it was saying something about Facebook giveaways, so yeah, I mean if you guys wanna try and win one of those, get over to Facebook, guys. Lincoln, what's up? How you doing today? Mech says the opium lockdown bug still exists. I'm not familiar with this. What is the opium lockdown bug? I play mine all the time and I haven't really noticed any type of problem with it, so I've never heard anybody else talk about that either. Epic says Nether is dead. Well, you know, if you shoot it enough times, it'll definitely be dead. But I think Nether is still pretty good. You gotta play it differently. But I don't think it's dead, honestly. Icky says, thanks for the advice. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm not really sure how you make a description of a robot with 3 emojis, right? I guess what you just do is go over there, post any 3 emojis, and they'll just randomly pick somebody. That's probably how that works. Wipeout 61, what's up? I think they should take some of the robots like the Al June, some of the older robots that got nerfed. I think they should restore those back to their original. Now, some of the really overpowered newer robots like the Angler, personally, I would not want to see those go back to like their original thing, but I would love to see like the Leech, the Al June, like anything like that. I would love to see that stuff get restored back to its original glory. That would be amazing. But, you know, some stuff was way too overpowered. If some of the stuff may need a buff again, like certain things, if they were to buff it back up to where it was actually balanced and not overpowered, that would be wonderful. Colburn says, guess my favorite Titan. This is what I use. Rocket Rain Magnet. Rocket Rain Magnet. Mirrormits with I don't know, a magnet. Kron says like the Fafnir. Yeah, you know, they should really buff the Fafnir up. I don't think they should give its ability the crazy amount of damage, but They should at least give that thing the speed back. Fafnir needs the speed back that it lost, at least some of it. It's too slow now. Everton 24 says, I love the Scorpion. Yeah, Scorpion's a great little robot. I like Scorpion. Noel, hey, how you doing? Is it Noel or Noel? I probably say it wrong. Is it number 1, Noel, or number 2, Noel? Let me know. Let me know so I can figure out if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I would really love to see a lot of those old robots restored. That would be great. Hey, I got it. I got it. It was Mirrormits. That's cool. All right. Cole Burns says 2. It's number 1. Ah, so it's Noel. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what the dots are, Noel. I have no idea what the dots mean. I don't know how that works. We don't have those in English, so... yeah. I don't know what that does to the sound. It's French. I'll have to look that up and see how to pronounce that later if I can remember. Because, yeah, I really don't know what the dots are for. Ah. Pharaoh's Fear says, how was the Ao June? I'm not sure, but I plan on getting that out to make a video about it this week. I haven't tried it yet. I have no clue. Red October says we have it in English. Yeah, in America, we don't use those little dots. Red October, are you in England? At least if we do, I don't know about it. Alright, so Icky, so yeah, if I take some of the really, really old robots in, they get obliterated. Like if I take in a Lancelot or a Galahad or a what's that one thing, you know? That one robot, like a Carnage. A lot of the original robots are so bad you can't really play them in Champion League anymore. Unless you're just lucky enough to have a really good game. Like what was that Predator did not too long ago? I think he took a Lancelot out there and he said it took him like 50, 60 games just to get one good game with it or something like that. So I can't remember which robot it was, but it's almost impossible to do well with some of those older robots. They have very little ability and they're very unpowerful. Braden says, imagine the dragon with the 6x shatters. Yeah, you know, they're actually saying they want us to run 3 of one weapon and 3 of another instead of all the same. I don't know. I think most people are probably going to have like 6 different weapons. I'm going to run a Magnetar, a Shredder, a Magnum, I don't know, 6 different things on it. That might be kind of funny, actually. It's like a long E. Oh, so the 2 dots is a short E. Huh. The other thing is a long E. Gotcha, thank you. Oh, alright, Mech. Hold on a second. Alright, Mech says if you run the KD O'Donnell pilot on the Ophion with lockdown weapons, when you lock someone down while the ability is running, the blast effect accumulates extremely fast. Interesting. I'm going to screenshot that and... send that to Pixonic later. Just in case they don't know about it. I don't remember hearing anybody report that to them. I think you mentioned that a long time ago. I don't know if I reported it that. I have a really bad memory, but I'm going to screenshot that and let them know about it. Thanks, buddy. But I'll tell you what, I really wish we could play a lot of the older robots again. Some of those old robots are so fun. Oh man, Epic wants to run 6 pinatas. Prepare to do 0 damage to anybody. Kron says Swiss Army Knife Dragon. Yeah, pretty much. Epic says in Canada, we just spell it eh. See, in America, that's spelled eh. Ew. Over in Canada, they say eh, and we say ew. There's a big difference. Alright, so Jamil says the Lynx still rocks after the nerf. Yeah, you know, Lynx is still a pretty good robot. They haven't nerfed it enough to kill it off yet, which is probably good, you know. That's a pretty good deal, to tell you the truth. Unless you don't like it, you know, then you're just like, man, I wish they would have nerfed it more. So for the people who like it, it's good that they didn't kill it. Edit filters. I gotta try something here. I'm gonna try something. All right. All right, so let me try something else. Let me open that. I'm just checking something out on the stream to see how it works out is all. All right, so I don't know if it's going to work out or not. There we go. We'll try that and see if it's better or worse. Yeah, I can't wait for the crossplay. That's going to be awesome. Crossplay is going to be amazing, I think. I love me some crossplay. I'll actually get to play with Epic for once, and heck, maybe even get some of those people who would like to be in my clan. It'll be nice. Like, I know there are some people on iOS or whatever that wanted to join us, but it's like, no, you can't join us, man. You're on Android. So it's like, no join for you. They gotta punish us for being on different platforms. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. But what can you do? Alrighty. Epic says he might have to change clans. Epic says, will you do viewer squads when X platform happens? Yeah, I don't know. I might do something. I might do like every week or every other week a live stream where I squad with channel members or something. Maybe. I got to try how to figure out how to work something like that in. Now that everybody's going to be able to play together, if it works, I might actually do something like that. I have a weird feeling it's not going to work very well, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. It might be amazing for all we know. Watch, it'll be like all buggy. Nobody will be able to do anything. Oh, wow. Epic gifting some memberships. Thank you, Epic. That's awesome, buddy. I really appreciate that, man. You are awesome.
We have a new member. Awesome. Thank you for the extra support. It means a lot.
Now he's blowing up my stream with the air horn. Yeah, that's very cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And just so you guys know, when he gifts those, Google actually picks who get it. Epic doesn't pick who does it. Google chooses. So it wasn't his choice as to who got that, you know. It's kind of weird that they don't let you choose, but that's how it works, you know. That's how YouTube has it set up. Epic says, I like this guy. Which guy? Jamel wants to know if anybody's tried the Newton with Gargantua Pantagruels. No, you know, I've tried the Newton with shorter range weapons once or twice, but it's so squishy, it did not survive anything, so...
Awesome.
I think Newton only really works with those 800 meter long weapons. Mech says this week is the last one of the 10 free data pads from operations. Pharaoh's Fear, what do you mean you tried 10 times for the new drone? Did you leave 10 different comments on Facebook? Did they say you're allowed to do that? Because sometimes if they see you spamming over and over, it might be one entry per person. So if they notice you did it 10 times, there's a chance they could throw out your entries. But yeah, you got to be careful doing stuff like that because sometimes they will just throw it on out. Just for YouTube giveaways, if Pixonic notices somebody's doing that on a YouTube giveaway, sometimes they will put that person onto a blacklist and that person will never be able to win another prize. So Nebula Dragon is an octopus. I don't know. I think it's a dragon, my man. A weird 6-weapon dragon. A very weird 6-weapon dragon. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's weird. All I know is that it's really, really weird. But yeah. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Pharaoh says, thanks for the head up. You're welcome. Jamel says, anybody tried using shatter and splinters on a Nessa Raven? No. Or maybe. I know those weapons are really, really good on pretty much anything. If you throw those on a Raven, if you're a good Raven player and you got good aim, you will love it. I'm pretty sure I have the Nessa pilot on my Raven, so I might have actually tried that. Epic says it's more like a shocked squid. Some kind of something, you know? Some kind of thing. All right, what was I going to say? I was going to say something, and now I've totally forgotten what it was. It felt important. What's up, Robot Rob? How you doing? Gamer Milos, what's up? Noel says, I have so much harpoon weapons now from the data pads. I think I got a full hanger of them. You know, sometimes it's weird. Like once you start getting a certain weapon, they'll just keep giving you more and more and more and more. And next thing you know, you've got like 95 of the darn things. And you're just like, what am I going to do with all these weapons? It's kind of crazy. I got a lot of them myself, and it's just like, man, that's too many. That's way too many. But it is what it is, I suppose. I mean, it's a lot of weapons. I can't complain too much. Right? Having too many is better than having not enough, I suppose. What's up, Vijay? My only thing is, I wouldn't upgrade too many of them, because if they get nerfed again and you don't like them or something, then it's kind of like, well, that didn't work out. That's my only complaint, is sometimes they do nerf those things, and well, you guys know how that goes. Kron says they gave out the harpoons like candy. Yes, they did. Nobody says, can we time drop with you? If you're talking to me, I don't actually play games while doing question and answers. That's simply just a pre-recorded game there. We got Echo. What's up, Echo? Jamil says, I wonder how bad the inevitable nerf will be on those shatters. You never know. It's probably going to be another one of those deals where they're like, hey, we're not going to nerf it for a while. Or we're going to nerf it a little bit, then a month later we'll nerf it more, then 2 months later we'll nerf it more. It'll probably be like the slow nerf process that they often do. We'll have to see, but that's my guess, is it'll be the slow nerf. The slow nerf, guys. The slow nerf. I could be completely wrong about that, but that's what I'm expecting to see. All right. So remember, if you guys got game questions, if I happen to not notice your question, always feel free to ask it again, because, you know, when I'm trying to talk and read and stuff, sometimes some questions do scroll by and I miss them, so. Yeah. So don't be scared to ask again if you don't get an answer in a couple of minutes. Just don't spam the things over and over. Interesting. No spamming, please. We don't like no spammers. Spammers, like some spammer jammers. What am I talking about? Nobody knows. Not even me. Not even me. We got Blake Lee in the house. What's up, buddy? It's going, man. How about yourself? Nebula, you're not feeling good? I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, so Robot Rob wants to know, what is the best way to get rid of the new Ochi Kochi robots? That's a hard question right there, and unfortunately the answer is kind of like this. Don't shoot it when it's in the ability, because you're charging up and making it stronger. After the ability ends, start shooting it, and you gotta hope your teammates did not start shooting at it as well. Now, what we notice is the blast effect weapons seem to do a decent amount of damage to it. And those new shotguns, like the Shatters, do a lot of damage to it. But it also helps if you can get several people to shoot at it all at one time. It is not easy to deal with whatsoever. It is not easy to deal with, guys. But there's no real good way to do it other than teamwork. Now, if the ability ends and 3 people shoot at it, it'll probably die. But if somebody was shooting it and charging it up while it was in the ability, I think after the ability ends, it stays charged up for several seconds. And it's very, very hard to deal with. It's, it's a pain in the butt. Giant pain in the butt. And nobody really likes it is all I can tell you. I mean, some people might like it, but most of us don't. Most of us are not into it at all. Alright, so Robot Robe says Sadie is still the best pilot for Lynx. I do like that pilot. I agree, that's a very nice pilot. The first time, the first time I ever saw a shell, I got onto the test server and I thought there was a glitch with the game. I'm like, the Arthurs are really small. I'm like, there's a mini Arthur. I was like, they really messed up on this one. Turns out it wasn't a mini Arthur. It was actually a new robot. Oh, I was laughing so hard, but I actually thought it was a freaking Arthur. Shrunk down. I thought they messed up the size or something. It was a good laugh, I will say that. It was a really good laugh. But I wish there was a good way to kill the Ochis, guys. I mean, honestly, you just wait. Like, one of the problems is a lot of people shoot at it when it's in the ability. Some of them because they don't care. Some are because they can't tell that it's in the ability. But when they start shooting at it, that really makes a problem for everybody. No, what are you not going to do again? He says, I'm never going to do that again. Not really sure what he's talking about there. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, the freaking mothership turrets, man. I don't understand why they decided to do that. I don't understand who thought that was a good idea. Everybody's still really grumpy about your mothership turrets. When you take them off of a turret, or when you take the turrets off of the mothership, they go into the trash can and you never get them back now. That's actually really messed up that they do that, in my opinion. I don't know. But Jay says, what level do you get motherships? I think it's level 25 if I remember correctly. Pretty sure it's 25. I mean, there's ability they might there's a possibility they may have changed something. But I'm pretty sure level 25 is where you start getting those. Somewhere between 25 and 30. So Epic, you won't lose your turrets if you switch motherships. But if you take a turret off or switch turrets, you will lose them. I mean, at least you shouldn't. I mean, if you lose a mothership because you switched motherships or whatever, That would be really, really, really bad. But no, it shouldn't do it just because you, you know, change motherships. There, I got it out that time. But it is scary. I mean, it'll give you a warning, though. When you go to change turrets, it'll say, are you sure you want to do this? It does give you a warning, letting you know that you're about to lose them forever. What's up, Living Legend WR? How you doing today? Nice to see ya. So Nebula, every once in a while that does happen where the Titan is stuck at 99%. I haven't seen that in a really long time. Are you having that often, or is that just something that happened every once in a while? Like, that shouldn't happen very often, but I haven't seen that in about a year, actually. Noel says he thinks that the sonic weapons are the best counter against the OGs. Yeah, I mean, if you can shoot the OG when it's not in the ability, those are very good for making so it can't really heal up the grade damage, but... Kron, I'm pretty sure if you switch them, you lose them as well. I'm like 99% sure. You know what? Let me log on to my Battlerec account and we're going to find out, because I can afford to lose turrets over there. I have an account that the game owns. We're going to find out, guys. Now you got me curious about this. I've never really tested this. So yeah, we're going to try it out. We need to know for sure. That's all I'm going to say. We need to know what's going on with that. Hold on, guys. I'm logging on to the game. Brissant or Reaper? Rupin, I guess it depends on what you're putting it on, but the Brissant's way better than the Reaper right now. The Reaper has, what, a 12-second reload time now? I would definitely go for the Brissant. I don't think I would go for Reapers at the moment. I'm sorry about all the noise the game is making. It's trying to sell me data pads. I don't want to buy the data pads. Now I gotta switch to the other account and do that all the way. Do the whole thing again. Yes, switch counts. So we're gonna hear a shading, 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 shading. Probably another time or two. 1 second. And am I logged on or not? Yes, we're on the Battlerec account. Cool, cool. All right, so hold the question answering or asking for a minute. Parole, what's up, buddy? We're going to go see how this works out. So let's get on to the game. Is it going to work? There we go. Let's go to our motherships and start switching some turrets out. So, watch this. Equip. Yeah, look. When installing a new turret, the old one will be destroyed. So you can't switch them out or take them off, or your turrets will be gone forever. So yeah, no switching turrets, guys. No switching turrets. That's kind of a bummer. Yep. I'm not really sure why they do that. I mean, it's kind of crazy that they would do this. That's one thing a lot of people actually quit the game over that, to tell you the truth. It's messed up. All right, back to the pre-recorded gameplay so I can continue answering questions. Dro Wolf, what's up, buddy? He says, I'm a new player. I'm now at level 10. Hey, welcome to the game. Nice to see you, and I hope you're having fun so far. Also, welcome to the live stream. If you got questions, feel free to ask. Noel said something about crazy damage. Yeah, when it comes to the pads, the purple ones are the best ones. The purple pads are the ones you want to open. You're way more likely to get an Ochi Kochi or something when you're opening the purple pads. Parole says, please give me your luck. Who's got the good luck? I don't know if any of us do sometimes. But yeah, they should not take your turrets away. I don't understand that, so you pretty much got to be willing to throw your turrets in the trash can to change mothership turrets now, so it is what it is, I guess. I know not everybody's going to want to do that, and I can totally understand why. But yeah, you got to go over there and spend, what, like 2 or 3 of those Dorito chips just to get a turret now. Max says, do you know how the Ochis are almost always immune to debuffs? Well, Mech, I believe it's because when they go into the ability, everybody shoots them. And it takes a while for that to wear off, right? You shoot them, they stack up, the ability ends, and if people were shooting it, it's still stacked up on the ability. So they still have those DOT stacks on them or whatever when the ability ends because people are shooting it, and well, yeah. I believe that's pretty much why. It's kind of crazy. Nebula says, I love Rook in pizza. Rook in pizza? Which pilot for Ravena? The Ravena Poe or whatever his name is. The guy that gives him the third ability. That is my favorite Ravena pilot. I think it's really, really good. We got Lex Luger. What's up, Lex? Oh boy, he says next is permanent modules on robots. That would be really horrible because those cost a lot of gold and resources to upgrade. That would be way worse. I think if they did that, they would lose every player in the game. Everybody would quit. That's probably about the worst thing they could ever do. Everybody would be like, I'm out of here. Nope. They would be like, I'm out. That was the last straw for me. And I wouldn't blame them. That would be rotten. That would be super rotten. So I don't think that's going to happen. The J says chicken or the egg. Well, is it grilled chicken? I mean, scrambled eggs, egg omelets. Is it baked chicken? I don't know, man. Depends on what kind of chicken and what kind of eggs, I guess. GM, how's it going, buddy? He says, can you give me some advice to complete the PvE mode? I'm only complete level 3. Alright, so if you happen to have any of those drones, what the heck's that drone called? That one drone makes it so you're really hard to get killed. Hold on a second. I gotta look up the name of it. I'm having a brain fart here. The armadillo. If you put armadillo drones on your robots, if you happen to have those, the more damage they take, the more defense points they get or whatever. So those will keep your robots alive a lot longer. But the truth is, you almost need to have, 2 hangars full of extremely strong robots with maxed out weapons and maxed out modules. They basically got it set up to where you need a full hangar of really, really powerful stuff in order to make it through there. I think robots with an area of effect are really good. Like if you go in there with the Seraph, when the Seraph goes up in the air, it hits multiple targets at once. So Seraph is a really good robot for the extermination deal. Angler is really good. The new Ochikochi is really good. I think those are the 3 best robots you can use in there right now. I haven't really found a Titan that seems to do well. All the Titans seem to die really fast. Hey, Vineet, what's up, buddy? I remember you. What's going on, man? How you been doing? I wouldn't use a Hellburner, though, because Hellburner dies extremely easily. I don't think Hellburner is going to be the best robot there, just because it's not very durable. Now, another weapon that seems to do really good is the, or at least used to, I don't know if it still does, but the Rust Rockets used to be really, really good, the PvE. I don't play the PvE very often because it takes almost an hour to get through all that, and that's a lot of time I don't really have to spend. Like, I don't have an hour just to run through PvE all the time, so I usually just don't play it. What's the best way to heal your Titans? Repair amplifiers. Titan repair amplifiers are extremely good. If you have some of those, yeah, those things are super, super amazing. Or if there's somebody out in a healer like a Mender or a Nodens, if they can heal you up, that's great. But if you run 2 Titan repair amplifiers, you're going to get healed a lot. That's the way to do it right there. 2 of those bad boys are super good. Hey, Nightcrawler, what's up, my man? How you doing today? He says, live question, sweet. Hi, Danny. Noel says, I play the PvE only for the platinum. Yeah, that's the one thing that's worth it is the platinum. Like, I really should play it myself to get that platinum out of there because it always feels like you never have enough platinum. But I guess you don't have to do the PvE all in one day. You can probably do a little bit here and a little bit there, I guess. Nightcrawler, man, I'm doing pretty good. I hope your day is awesome. But yeah, I can't complain too much. And if I did, nobody would care anyways. Maybe they would. Maybe they wouldn't. I don't know. $10 million AG from PvE. 10 million is not bad. I mean, that is a lot if you really think about it. Nebula, you out of here. Have a great day. Thank you for stopping by. GM says the PvE rewards are so good. That's why I think if I complete it, even though I invest so much, I think it's worth it. But yeah, I mean, it's really hard to get through a PvE without maxed out stuff. They don't really have this game set up to necessarily make it easy for the players. I think the game's set up to try and get you to spend money or max things out as quickly as possible. I mean, you don't have to spend money to have fun on this game, but the game is always easier if you can spend money, you know what I mean? Alright, so does the Rook Shield charge your nuke amp as fast as the shell? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that one, my friend. I don't really worry about it too much anymore because just about everybody always has charged up nuke amps anyway. It's just kind of like the normal thing, so I guess eventually you just get so used to something you stop worrying about it. You know what I'm saying there? But I actually have no idea. I would imagine it probably does because you're damaging the shield and the robot at the same time if you're shooting it with something that has like blast effects. So it might. It very well might. I wish I had an answer to that. But yeah, if anybody knows, let us know. Somebody else might know. Nightcrawler, I haven't heard anything about a new list of nerfs yet. So I don't have any information on that at the moment. I definitely hope not. Not that I know of, and I hope it stays that way. Except for the Ochikochi. We want to see him get nerfed. Most of us do. Now, there was a... Actually, I take that back. On the test server, they were kind of testing a nerf on the Ochi with a longer ability cooldown. So, Ochi might be getting nerfed. But anything other than that, I haven't really heard anything about it. So I'm not expecting to get hit by a bunch of nerfs again, but you never know. Hey, what's up, Haven Garvin? How you doing? He says, bug connection lose. Yeah, sometimes you lose connection in the middle of the game. I think everybody gets that occasionally. That's definitely some sort of a bug. It does suck. Nobody likes that. I agree with you. But Jay says, but you don't always spend money. It's not like too forced into you. I mean, you don't have to spend money, but the game is a lot harder if you don't, is all. There are some people who spend a lot of money, and those people always have a bit of an advantage, if you know what I mean. So, hold on, I got a yawn. So those of you who do spend the money has a pretty big advantage. If that makes any sense. Those of us who don't spend money, you know, it takes a lot longer to get things done. But the good news is there's still a lot of old robots and old weapons that work good. Like if you watched my last live stream, I was playing nothing but older robots. And I was doing good. Like the first half of the stream was kind of rough. I kept getting bad teams. But like towards the second half, like the matchmaking got a little bit better. And I was kicking everybody's butt. So One person can't do it all by themselves. You have 6 people on a team, and they all have to do well in order to win a game. Alright, the flying snake's ability way too quick. Are you talking about people who are getting into the ability faster than it seems like they should be? There's 2 theories on that. There might be a hack that allows people to go into the abilities faster, or it could be that pilot skill as to when they lose 50% of their health. I don't think that's available for that robot. Let me check really quick, but I don't think that robot has that pilot skill available. We're going to find out. What's that pilot skill called? Change a skill. Skill list. Let's see if he has it. Nope. If the enemy controls 3 or more beacons. No, that's not it. That's not it. Not it. Not it. I don't think it's available. It's probably somebody hacking, or I guess it could be a glitch. I think it's called Death Survivor, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure it's called Death Survivor, and I don't see it available for this robot. So if somebody's in this robot and they're going into the abilities fast, they're either hacking or they've got a glitch, one or the other. Epic, we're talking about the Ophion. About going into the ability faster than it seems like it should. But Jay, have a great day, bud. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Oh, wait. Sammer, what's up, buddy? He says the update is live and the duration of the Ocho is now 12 seconds. Let me look at this. Did they nerf our boy? Did they nerf my boy? The Ocho? Holy crap, Oli. Let's see what they did. It does say cooldown 12 seconds. Hold on, let's check something out here. War Robots live. Create a squad, create a custom game, go battle. Let's try this out really fast. But Jay, later, buddy. We're going to pay attention to the ability time. Alright, so when the ability ends, look how fast it... 8 seconds. I don't see a difference, honestly. Are you sure it's changed? Because to me, that doesn't feel any different. That feels the same. No, I don't think it's changed, honestly. Maybe I just haven't got the update yet. Let me check. Let me check and see if there's an update available, cuz that doesn't appear to be any different at the moment. All right, Google Play Store. Two updates. See details. Okay, so I'm going to get the new update and then we're going to go try it out. We'll find out in a minute, guys. Jamil says cooldown is still way too fast. Epic says try inviting you. For what, my friend? Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Hold on a second, buddy. Hold on a second here. Let me shut this down. I got the new update. Let me open the game again. Nightcrawler says, you're a solo player. Well, RH is kind of laid back, man. We don't require you to get a certain amount of cups or do anything. I mean, we do like people to get on comms and play, but if they sent you an invite, it's a very laid back, chill clan. All we ask is that the members be active and play. We don't care if you have negative cups. You know, we don't care if you have positive cups. So if you got invited, holy crap, look at this. This is freaking crazy. Wow, that is the coolest. Oh, it's over. I like the way that screen looked. All right, let's try something out. No matches found. So the cross-platform gameplay must not be live. That's not working. Whoa. I like the way that looks. All right, let's try this thing again and see what the ability looks like on it. All right, pay attention. Is it shorter or is it longer, I should say? Don't fall off the edge. I don't think it's any different, is it? Four, three, two, one. No, I think it's the same. I don't think anything's changed yet. Oh, man. Oh, well. It was a draw. That is freaking cool. Look at that. That is really cool. All right, let me try and invite you to a regular game, Epic. Let's see if that works. Create a squad. Invite by ID. Nah, so cross-platform is definitely not live. That's not going to work out. All right, back to answering questions. Epic says no update for Steam. Oh, okay. You don't have the update yet. That might be why. Yeah, Epic, when you get the update later today, we're going to have to try that out. Are there any iOS players here that have the update? If so, give me your ID and I'll invite you to a custom game just to see if it works. But you have to have the new update. That would be amazing if it was actually live. Sammer says, check the website, they mentioned it. Yeah, I mean, the website might have said that, but it doesn't appear like it's actually live. Let me go look at something really quick. Let me go over to Discord and look at the game news. Open Discord in your browser. What we're looking for now is that thingy dingy and this thingy dingy right here. So I don't see anything about it being live yet. I do see where they posted the video. So assists are going to be coming, which is cool. That way, at least if you help destroy another robot, you get honor points for it. So if some jerk face steals your kill, at least you're still going to get honor points for that kill, right? That's the cool thing about the assists. When I'm in there playing with Epidemic and he steals my kill, then at least I'll still get credit for it, right? Haven, unfortunately, that does happen sometimes. Are you having that problem a lot, or is it just happening every once in a while? Epic says no honor in FFA. Yeah, I kind of doubt the assist will work in free-for-all. But I'm sure in the beacon modes and team deathmatch, it probably will. But yeah, Epic, if you ever want to join our clan, man, if that goes through, let us know. Hopefully we'll have a spot open. It'd be awesome to have you in there. That's one thing that sucks, man. Me and Epic have known each other for a long time, and we've never got to play together because he's on PC. Ah, cool. So I can't wait for that to happen, man. It'll be great to be able to play with other players. Ah, so upgrade robots or weapons first. So generally, this is how I've always done it. So what I would do is I would upgrade everything evenly until everything hits level 9. So I would get my, let's just say I had a robot and weapons, they were all at level 1. I would upgrade the weapons to level 2, then the robot to level 2, then the weapons to level 3, then the robot to level 3. And I would do that up to level 9. Once I got everything up to level 9, then I would work on getting the weapons up to level 10. Once the weapons were at 10, then I would get the robots to 10. Then I would get the weapons to level 12. And then you can mark to them. But the general idea most people say is keep the weapons 2 levels higher than the robot, which is also a good way to do it. So you can do it either way. You can level it up evenly or keep the weapons a little bit above the robot. But personally, I like to level them up evenly until I hit into the Mark II range. Once I get my robots to Mark II, then I go for level 6 Mark II on the weapons. Like you gotta have, hey, Cast Iron, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? How you been doing? Hope all is well. What was I about to say now? But yeah, you gotta have damage and durability. Let's just say you just level up the weapons and you don't level up the robots. You got all this damage, but then your robots die if somebody looks at it funny because it has no durability. So you want to have a pretty even amount of both. Yeah, RX, I haven't heard anything about the targeting system fix they were working on. I don't know if they're still working on that or if there was glitches, they scrapped it or what. Like, it was on the test server for a while, and that's the last I heard about it. What's up, Lee Lucas? How you doing today? Hey, Daryl, what's up, my man? How you doing today? Oh, wow, you've been playing for 8 years. That's a long time. I think I've been playing for, I don't know, about the same time, I guess. 7 years, 8 years, something like that. He says, I have the new robot. I call them a goat, but he's not worth playing for all the money I spent to upgrade him for the game. What do you guys think about that? So you're saying you don't want to upgrade it because you don't want to spend the money on it? I mean, I'm a little confused by this one, but the new robot is really, really good. They're going to be coming out with a new special edition of it, so it's probably not going to be getting a big nerf anytime soon. I think they're going to give it a couple small nerfs here and there. But it's kind of like this. If you got older robots and weapons that are still working for you and you're still having fun and you're doing well in the game, you don't necessarily always have to have the newest and latest and greatest. So if you feel like you're doing fine with what you have, then you really don't need to upgrade the new robot. That's the way I look at it. Lee Lucas says 1.5 years. That's a long time too. I can't believe I've been playing this game for that long. Lee Lucas says eventually we'll spend the money. But I mean, if you play enough, if you're just trying to get the silver, I mean, if you play enough games and you do well, silver goes pretty fast if you're not spending it constantly. I mean, it costs roughly 400 million game cash, or I should say 400 million silver in order to max out a robot. I can make that probably in a couple of weeks if I play regularly and don't spend any. But you probably got to get on there and play for 2 or 3 hours a day, I would say. Maybe more. I'm not sure how much. I don't know. I'm not really sure how much time you would have to spend. So there was a long time where I didn't really need to upgrade anything. So my silver added up really quick. No, not with weapons and modules. Just the robot itself will cost 400 million to take from level 1 to level 12 Mark II. So one weapon, each weapon will cost you about 400, I'm sorry. Each weapon will cost you roughly 300 million silver to upgrade, and each robot roughly 400 million. So it does take a really long time. I would say most people, probably takes them many, many months to max out a hangar if you're not spending money. If you play the game enough, probably 6, 7, 8 months, you can max out a hangar. Nightcrawler says, lately I only play 3 to 4 games a day. You know, more than likely, most people, that's all they have time for is a couple games here and there. Then there's the hardcore players that, you know, spend 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 18 hours a day. I don't know. I spend on average about 3 hours a day playing this game, I would say. And that's not including my live streams, so. No, maybe about 2 hours. I would say I play about 2 hours a day on average. Sometimes 3 hours. Usually after I get all my stuff done for the day, I hop on War Robots and start playing. Yeah, Angler is very slow now, Aurox. It's pretty crazy. Hey Hulk, how's it going? He says the Angler looks like slow motion now. Yeah, it kind of does. I don't think it speeds up at all when you go into the ability. So I believe it travels at the same speed in its normal walking speed, but I think the ability just doesn't speed up anymore. Lee Lucas says the game is addictive. Yes, it can be. It definitely can be. Hulk, how's your day going, buddy? Let me read up and see if anybody's here that I missed. If I didn't happen to say hello to anybody, I apologize. If I see you come in, I usually say what's up, but sometimes I do miss a comment here and there, or a couple comments here and there. But no, it does take a really long time to get all your stuff maxed out if you're not buying things. Like, I've never bought silver. Honestly, about the only thing I ever buy in this game is gold, and I've probably spent about $15 on Memoriam so far. But I would say in total, I've probably spent about maybe $200 worth of gold over the last 8 years, and maybe I don't know, every couple months I might buy a little bit of gold. I mean, I don't spend a lot on this game. So, Lee Lucas, that's pre-recorded gameplay, my man. On the question and answer, I don't actually do real gameplay because I would miss way too many of the questions. I'm not that awesome. I can't multitask that good. I wish I could. That would be awesome. Yeah, that's just a pre-recorded game, my friend. I would probably miss like 80% of the questions if I did. Hulk, are you playing Lancelot and Butch? I don't think I could play the Butch. I don't know. I should do a video on the quick change bots one day. I haven't played those things in years. If you guys don't know, the quick change bots are Butch Cassidy, Billy the Kid. No. The Titan's Billy the Kid. Butch Cassidy, Doc Holliday, Billy the Kid, and I forget what the other one's called, but they're all named after the Wild West characters. Is it Jesse James? Yeah, Jesse James. That's what it is. But they're terrible robots in my opinion. What's up, Shane Huff? He says Butch shout out. Kron says Butch. Nightcrawler says I love that bot. I never liked him, honestly. I was never a big fan of those thingy dingies. I hated them when they first came out, and I still hate them. One thing I tried to do on a Butch was I put 4 trebuchets on it, and I'm like, this is going to be great. I was like, 4 trebuchets. But then I realized the trebuchet reloaded before it would let me switch weapons again. I'm like, well, that doesn't really work. Hey, REA, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Nice to see you on the live stream today, bud. I know I see you all the time leaving comments and stuff, but yeah, cool to see you on the live stream, man. I think it's been a while since you've been on the live. Jamil says, now it makes sense about those bots being Western bots. Yeah, it's kind of cool how pretty much every robot's named after something. Most of it's mythological. I think those are the only ones that are actually named after real things that actually existed. Like, I hope in real life Ravana never resisted. I hope Ravana was not a real thing in real life, because, you know, that would be pretty bad. Ariane, hey, what's up, man? He says, don't buy a pilot level 1 upgrade, expensive. Yeah, pilots are a pain in the butt. The good news is you can probably spend $5 or $6 now to upgrade a pilot. If you're spending money, it's not that expensive to buy the Memoriam. The Memoriam prices are really cheap right now. But if you can't afford to buy Memoriam, I think it's going to be forever to upgrade a pilot these days. So Nightcrawler likes the Jesse. I'm not sure if I've ever played the Jesse. I know I've played at least 2 of the 3 Western bots, but I don't know if I've played all 3 of them. I'm going to have to do a video on one. That would be kind of fun. I mean, I'm pretty sure I would get my butt kicked. I would probably have to do a team deathmatch with long-range weapons, but that might be a fun one to do. Prince, the musician? I remember Prince, yeah. Kron says Excalibur was real too. I don't know, but I would like to have it if it is. Epic, you think King Arthur and Lancelot and Merlin the Magician were real? I'm not sure if those were real people or not. I don't think there's any proof that they ever existed. Is there? That'd be awesome if they were real, but I'm not sure. Hey, the music stopped, didn't it? Oh, there it goes. That song must have had like a long pause at the end or something. Nightcrawler, my answer to you about the titles is I wouldn't even worry about it. I don't think the titles do anything. Like, originally they told us some of the titles were going to allow us to earn resources, but nobody's ever seen it happen yet. So I don't think the titles do anything except for maybe look cool if you like them. So even my Battle Rec account that pretty much has everything can't complete some of those titles because I don't, a lot of the robots I have on the Battle Rec account are special edition, and special edition doesn't count. It's messed up. I don't even care about that. You know what I mean? Heaven says, I buy a level 48 pilot for $3. That's not bad, actually. Wait, Jamil, do the quick change bots actually have a legendary pilot? I didn't know that. Nightcrawler says, timing is important with Jesse. But yeah, I wish I had a better answer for you about those titles, Nightcrawler. I would just say don't even pay attention to them. That's my thinking. It's just a thing that doesn't really help us out at all. Epic, how do you know they were real, man? He says Merlin was a scientist that made things look like magic. I mean, that's a very good possibility. Well, I've never actually heard anything about them being real before. Kron says, I claimed my seat when the music stopped. All right. All right, Hulk says, longer and yes, Danny, Butch with maxed out Exodus with 2 high upgraded cloaking units. Huh. Nuke amp and I get my reset ability after durability. You know what? That's cool, man. If you're playing that and you're having a good time with it, that's awesome. I don't think I've ever seen one of those out on the battlefield in years. Honor, what's up, man? Honor, how's it going today? Oh, Arya says Prince was an old YouTuber. No, I actually don't know Prince, the YouTuber. I don't think I've ever heard about him or seen any of his videos. So no, I'm not familiar with Prince. I thought we were talking about Purple Rain or something. So Hulks and Masters. Masters is basically the same thing as Champion or almost, because you're probably going to go up against Champion players all the time. So if you're doing well with that in Masters, you must be pretty darn good with it. Nightcrawler, you're welcome, my man. If those titles actually gave you bonuses, it might be cool, but it's almost impossible to do some of those. I mean, you would have to spend a lot of money on the game to complete some of those titles, I think. You know, on my personal account, I have every single robot in the game and every Titan. But some of them are special edition and they don't count, so I can't do those titles on either account. It's crazy. Huh. Epic says, I was there. Lancelot was based on a few different knights. The round table was actually Arthur's jousting ring in the 6th century. Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Oh, okay. That's just the people I live with fighting. I thought I heard this horrible scream. I'm like, oh my God, something happened to somebody. But no, they're just fighting. Hopefully the microphone's not picking that up. That scared the crap out of me. That was really loud. Jeez. I thought somebody fell over or died or something. God. That was scary. They scream at each other all day long. I'm telling you, it's terrible. Terrible. Okay. The music stopped again. What's going on with it? No, it's playing. I don't know what's going on here. All right, I see a question. When is the new event going to come? So let me give you a good idea on that. So we currently have 6 days and 16 hours left on the datapad thingy. So in about 7 or 8 days, between 7 and 10 days, we should be seeing those new robots and stuff introduced into the game. A diaper change? Say what? Epic, are you a vampire? He says, I was there 3,000 years ago. Are you a vampire? Arya says, all good, can't hear him. Good, good. All right. Nightcrawler says, Merlin was a fantasy character. Well, not necessarily. I mean, Merlin could have been real, but yeah, it could have just... Back then, like if somebody really did know science, I guess they could, or had some sort of crazy technology, I guess they would have thought it was magic back then. So it's possible that there was a Merlin the scientist, like Epic was saying. That's definitely a very good possibility. Oh, yeah, I'll have to try it. I don't know if I'll have fun, but I might try it. Evan says, I'm newbie. I have a lot of Discord on market. I'm not 100% sure what that means. I don't know what that means, sir. Bakar, what's up, man? How you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, probably 6 or 7 days, I would say, until we see the new robots start to come out. I'm not really sure what to talk about this no diaper change stuff. Kron says the metal armor wasn't invented during the time of Arthur. You don't think they had chainmail and stuff back then? I don't know. I don't think I would have liked to have lived back then. Times where there was some pretty horrible stuff going on back in those medieval days, I'll tell you that. I'm not really sure if the Okakochi is going to be easier to get. I mean, it's still probably going to be in the data pads or whatever. You're still probably going to have to pull it out of a crate. It might be a little bit easier to get, but I don't think it's going to be a lot easier to get. So I will be giving away Ochikochis pretty soon. It looks like they arranged a 100 Ochikochi giveaway and a 100 of the Hiroko drone or whatever. So you guys be on the lookout for that, because some big giveaways are coming up. Some new stuff coming up very soon. New giveaways. Nightcrawler says Merlin was a witch. I thought he was a magician. I don't think a witch is a man, sir. I think he was a wizard or a warlock or something. Because I think a witch is only a female, right? I'm probably being too technical. So I don't know. I gotta find out if it's a regular giveaway or if they're making us do it with those new in-game thingies that they set up. Midnight, yeah. Catch you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see ya. Hey, Drifter, what's going on, man? You got a conference call? Alrighty. Hopefully that goes good for you. Hopefully it's a good conference call. Our stream time is just about up anyways, though, so stream time is almost over. All right. So if anybody's got any last minute questions, get them on in. Because our stream is just about ending. Midnight. I hope you have a safe week as well. I appreciate all you guys coming out to my channel and watching the streams. Especially those of you guys who have been here for like forever. And the guys who are channel members, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. It's very nice of y'all. Very nice of you guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Definitely appreciate it a lot. All right. Links build suggestions. I would say if you happen to have the shatter weapons, I think those are the light ones, the new shotguns, or if you happen to have magnetars, I think those are super, super good. Or if you happen to have the, oh, wait a second. I'm thinking the wrong robot. I'm sorry. You're looking for heavy weapons. I think the grenade launchers are really good. The Bersants are really good. Hammers can be really good. Redeemers are really good. And sonic weapons are really good. So those are the main ones I would look at. Any of those will do great. Like, you cannot go wrong with any of those. I'm not sure when the giveaway is going to go. I still got to find out some details on it because they were talking about this giveaway not being a normal one. They now have some thing where you can claim a code and put it in to get in-game items. So I don't know if it's going to be a regular giveaway or one of those. So I still got to figure it out. It looks like a regular giveaway. I'm trying to remember what they called that thing. Let me look real quick. Gift codes. Yeah, they did have a new thing coming out called gift codes. So I don't know if it's going to be a gift code giveaway or a regular giveaway. That's something I got to figure out before I can start it. But it should be starting very soon, I think. Once I find out what the deal is, I'll start doing some of the... I'll get the giveaways going. Oh, I got a yawn. Ugh. All right, everybody. I want to say thank you for being here. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you guys a lot. But I think that's going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much. Really Dark wants to know, should he upgrade the needles? Well, I think if you're playing a Skyros, the needles are amazing for the shields. But the needles, they're okay. They buffed the shields, but now they do less damage, so I didn't really like them as much when I was playing them. I still need to do a review video on the needles because I'm not a huge fan of it, honestly. They're okay, but I think there's a lot of better weapons out there. They just don't seem to do enough damage for me. On a Skyros where you're going to stay in the ball all the time and just try and set on beacons, then the needle type of weapons are awesome. They're great for the extra shield, not super good for damage. Lee Lucas, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I appreciate y'all being here. Hope you guys have a really amazing day. And I guess we'll catch you later. Later, guys. Thank you so much, and see you next time. I'll be back on Thursday and Saturday for more live streams, for some gameplay streams. Later. Bye-bye. See ya. If I can figure out how to end the live stream. I'm having internet problems here. There we go. There it is. Okay. Ending now.